life of an average AP Lang student in Mr. Owen's class.
As well, so congrats again on that. I wanted to ask you a question though, because there was.
Welcome to the Scrambler Insider. I'm Nick Carraway, and today's sponsor is Dr. TJ Ethelberg. Joining us today is the lovely Daisy Buchanan.
Hi.
Next to her we have Tom Buchanan. So, also joining us, the infamous and great Gatsby.
Good afternoon, old sports.
So today we're going to be answering Google's most automated questions. First, starting off with Daisy Buchanan. So, is Daisy Buchanan actually blonde?
Oh my gosh, no. In the movie I am, but I actually have like brown hair.
Wow. Next question. How old is Daisy Buchanan?
I'm 26.
Ooh. Next question. Did Daisy Buchanan ever love Tom Buchanan? Leibniz, the existing world is the best of all possible worlds. I'll show him existing world. How optimistic can I be? I'm just doing what Pangloss taught me. How optimistic can I be? I'm just trying to get Kunagan married. How optimistic can I be? Cultivating this garden is not my main priority. How optimistic can I be? How optimistic can I really be? Well, there's a principle taught in Westphalia that almost everyone their philosopher knows. Called the best of all possible worlds. And check it, this is how it goes. Turn your course through the Leibniz where he states the existing world is the best of all possible worlds. And Voltaire who doesn't want to pick me his favorite character through tragedies. Not the best of all possible worlds. I'm just saying, how optimistic can I be? I look good, I look jewels in 100 cheek. How optimistic can I be? Me couldn't have gone into that old woman's misery. How optimistic can I be? Pangloss, I'm starting to think your philosophy's kind of weak. Well, the best of all possible worlds was around, symbolizing the impossible utopian dream. Now I left this town. So I took the 100 cheap. I'm bigger in my wealth. I'm bigger in my jewels. I'm bigger in the possibility to make Kunagan my wife. But me and Kakamba left this town. Also because of pride. Gotta make Kunagan my wife.
Keeping up with Mona, choo-choo, pachoo.
Mom, where did Mona come from? Dill? I mean, I haven't seen another person in years, so where did she come from?
Dill, stop asking silly questions.
But Mom, I need to know.
I don't know, Dill. Doesn't your Bible say something about it?
That's not how the Bible works, and she knows it. Mom, I need to know. I can't go my whole life without knowing where my sister came from.
Dill, will you please just forget it?
No.
I don't know where he got this idea or why all of a sudden it's so important to him. I mean, it's not like he doesn't know his father.
Well, that's not the point. The truth about Mona's father is that he was a man named Gwen. He was the love of my life and just happened to look like Jesus Christ. I met him on a highway after the end. He was charming yet suspicious, but I still let him into my life. Truthfully, I was just so happy to have another adult to talk to. I mean, can you imagine only having your 8-year-old to have conversations with? Let's just say the conversations were usually short and ended with him crying about before or talking about the Bible. Gwen was a nice man. He brought gifts for me and Dill. Some soap one day, a box of sugar cubes and herbs next, and he even brought chocolates. But I lied to him about my name and who I was. I wanted to protect me and Dill. That's why he never knew Gwen. I mean, can you blame me? You blame me?
Next time on Keeping Up with Mona.
This is Kate, the dead girl's room. I come here sometimes. It reminds me of the past, you know?
Keeping Up with Mona, choo-choo, pachoo.
Are you tired of spending countless hours procrastinating on your AP Lang assignments? Are you fed up with giving up your Friday nights to finish your DLCs? Do you wish there was an easier and morally ambiguous solution? Woo! Well, I'm here to tell you that the answer is here, and it's an answer you can't say no to, boy. Buy off my old AP Lang work. AP Notes, essay, I have it all. Get back your time, but just first, give me money.
In her next highly anticipated studio album, Taylor Swift is proud to present AP Lang, Taylor's Version. The award-winning singer-songwriter takes on the troubles of everyday juniors at Coronado High School in a collection of songs built for those late-night writing sprees and perfect for any post-in-class essay sobbing sessions, featuring smash your computer screen in hits like Teardrops on My Keyboard. Mr. Paul greets me, I shake his hand so he won't see that I am so tired and that I'm in need of sleep. He says that he's so nice, gives us lots of time, but the due date's still at midnight. He's the reason for the teardrops on my keyboard. AP Lang's the only thing that keeps me up at night. It's the books and the notes I keep reading, even so I still don't know. Or some feel not so good beats like You're on Your Own, AP Lang Kid. Summer's 2 weeks away, still the readings stay. I play it cool without any sleep. I type frantically on the DLC. I'm okay, I convince myself. Anyway, I read The Great Gatsby, So Long Daisy B. I pick some quotes, what a beautiful fool. Another essay loomed, writing in my room. Long plays song, then a pause. You better applaud. From Sapiens notes to a current full of boats, I called a friend just to help me out. I searched the pages for better phrases just to forget what my thesis was about. You're on your own, AP Lang Kid. You always have been. And lastly, ballads that will have you crying over something other than your latest assignment from your favorite English class, like I Wish That Was Me.
She's at a party and just the party period. She's in English 11 and I'm in Huang's class, crying every day cause I don't have time, cause it's DLC's due at 11:59. If you could see how much work I've been doing, sat here for so long, I just need a sleep. I wish that was me. I wish that was me. Walk in the halls with your map of East Egg. Meanwhile, I'm in here getting nose and crying at my desk chair, thinking to myself, can we do something easy?
Buy now for the low, low price of just $13.13. A deal that you just can't pass up, unlike the sweaty corner on that DLC section that you totally didn't skip. Or did, because you're not a slut. Call now before it's gone, like your motivation.
Hello, I'm Sigmund Freud, and welcome back from commercial break to my show, Family Freud. Today
a very excited family, the No-No Boy family with Mother Mom, son Ichiro, and your hurricane best friend Kenji. In the Candide family with the ever-optimistic man with a plan Candide and the best of all possible philosophers, Pangloss. Welcome. Hello, Ichiro. Anything you'd like to say to introduce yourself to us?
No. No, not really.
Haha, I see what you did there.
That wasn't a joke.
Anyways, now to our next family, Candide and Pangloss. So, Candide, anything you would like to say to us to introduce yourself?
Well, I believe we must cultivate our garden.
Okay then, now to our show. Our first question tonight is, what is something that is full of water?
A bathtub!
Well, that sure is an answer. Let's see how many points you got. Survey says 10 points. Not bad. Not great either. Candide family, what is your answer?
The Mediterranean Sea. I traveled it many times to see my dearest Cunegonde.
A C. Now that's more of an answer I was looking for. Thank you. You will get 36 points. Okay, next round. Name something that you can be punished for. Yes, Ichiro.
For saying no to your government. Twice.
I suppose so. Survey says, shame, 0 points. Though, a relatable experience, I suppose.
Not believing in God, specifically being a heretic. Fire sure is painful.
Well, it's not my role to answer the questions. Survey says, 20 points. The Candide family is indeed.
Always telling you.
Moving to round 3. It looks like we have the Candide family jumping ahead. Our next question tonight is reasons you might join the military.
From my own experience, there's no good reason for joining the army, but if you were to join the army, it's probably because you were kidnapped by Bulgarians and said that you liked their king, so then you were forced to join the army.
Being kidnapped by soldiers from the King of Bulgaria? Sorry, Candide. That'll be 0 points for you.
Because you were forced to. You were put under trial by your government.
Or because you enlisted?
Yeah, but...
Down with these answers. Okay, let's move on to the next and final question. This will be worth double the points, so please try to keep it normal.
Woo, we're ready. This is the best game show ever.
Thank you, I guess. Okay, final question. What is the answer to the eel question?
This is an easy one. Since this is the best of all possible worlds, such a creature as an eel would not exist. Therefore, there is no answer to the eel question.
What did you just say? This is not the best of all possible worlds. This is BS, and I know BS. I read Say Anything by Jim Hull.
Yeah, no way. If this was the best of all possible worlds, I would be treated like an American, and Kenji would have lost his leg.
Best of all possible worlds. In the best of all possible worlds, Japan would win the war. Because they did.
Ma, who's gonna win this?
Eels? Do they live in the Mediterranean?
Actually, they do, but that's besides the point.
Excellent! Could they help me find my love Cunegonde?
The point is, who put this question on here? You know I have PTSD from my studies on eels and Terrestres in my youth.
PTSD? What's PTSD?
Don't get me started on that.
Enough! This is my show. My show.
Well, what's the answer then, Mr. Ford?
It doesn't matter, it's my show.
don't know. I feel like there's something in my life I can't control, and it all just comes back to you. I think it all started with my dad. We used to go fishing down the stream for, eels. And I used to imitate everything that he did, from the way that he would throw the hook into the river, from the way he would reel it back in. I'd imitate his every move, and he was obsessed with you guys. Did you know male eels travel to the Sargasso Sea to go and breed, and then they just die? They just die. It's somehow like you guys just know your purpose from the beginning. I wish I knew my purpose from the beginning. And so many people, they dedicate their lives to understanding you guys, to finding out the mystery of the eel, from where you are born to where your reproductive organs are. Aristotle thought you guys grew in mud and humid ground, and may have possibly come out as earthworms. And Sigmund Freud, just 19 years old, he dedicated his whole entire life to finding your guys' testicles. In order to find one of your organs, I don't know, I wish someone would dedicate that to me. These scientists and specialists, they've dedicated their whole entire lives to trying to understand you guys, to find you guys' unknown. I sometimes feel like those scientists with the eel. I was just trying to figure out how my dad was. He was my eel.
Bro, I'm just an eel.
If it weren't for my dad and all of our experiences, I don't think I would have honestly understood you guys, or even cared to try.
I don't see any correlation between me and him.
Just wait. I would try to find my purpose through him. Maybe, just maybe, if I imitated him long enough, I would be able to understand it.
What?
Maybe my purpose isn't trying to understand his mystery, or your mystery. Maybe I should just appreciate the allure of the unknown, and his unknown.
What?
Oh my god, you aren't just an eel. You symbolize life. You symbolize my past, my father, life itself. It all comes back to you. It just comes back to you. Oh, I knew you were the answer. Oh.
Jill Nye, the science guy. Jill Nye, the science guy. Jill Nye, the science guy. Jill Nye, the science guy.
Did you know that eels originated from the Sargasso Sea? Crazy, right? Well, it's a problem we couldn't solve until about the 19th century. It stepped grades from Aristotle to Anna Smith. Well, grades. Anyways, eels are cool, but today I was here to talk to you about sleep schedules. For an average teen enrolled in AP like you, you're going to need about 7 to 8 hours. Without it, you can't work efficiently or stay healthy. Look at them, tired, unable to do their DLC. Without it, you just can't work. You can't get work done. Here we are, a student with the adequate amount of sleep. See, working away.
2 hours later.
Well, at least she's finishing that DLC. Anyway, like I said, sleep is important. Without it, you just can't get work done. You won't be able to remember all those interesting facts about, well, eels from the notes tomorrow, or the explainer, or the essay on Friday. Well, you get the gist. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time on
Jill Nye, the science guy.
See, he thinks he's pretty cool, but he actually might be hot.
Wake up, I am stressed. I've got to leave here for the test. I put my hand out, walk through the door, prep myself to hear the lore. I wipe the sweat, walk through the door, see sad faces once more. Then I see you, you're walking across the campus. Mr. Huang, who's not updating canvas. Thanos is alive again. Why is he never dead? He don't spit on me. Why is he so mean? Read the text by Mr. Du Bois. I thought it was pretty nice. Look inside and see an explainer. Oops, gotta go, forgot my retainer. then I see you. You're walking across the campus. Mr. Huang, who's not updating Canvas. Dylan likes to read. Shimona starts to eat. Glenna finds Leon. Was he just leading her on? In the afternoon, you're out playing video games. And we're still reading, ruining all our brains. In the afternoon, you're out playing basketball. And we're still reading, and we're about to ball. Afternoon, you're out playing a new song. And we're still here working all night long. In the afternoon, you're drinking all our tears. And we're submitting this project, cementing all our fears. Please like it!